just about to start another leg of my journey. I've just left the city of New Orleans and I'm at the Amtrak station. It's a really nice station. It's another Union one. Photo taken outside, but I like it. This is the first stop since leaving New Orleans where they've actually told us we can get off. So that was 9 hours ago. So just as well I'm not a smoker. So a lot of people on the Amtrak website say you don't see anything on certain legs or segments of the Amtrak trips. But I certainly think you do. And it's the little things that locals might just take for granted, which I think are awesome, like this site at Birmingham. Well, that's the first leg of my 3-leg journey to Miami. So I've arrived at Greensboro. We're an hour and 20 late, but that's okay because I've got, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours here. So I can hopefully go and put my bag in storage and then go for a look around Greensboro, North Carolina. This is a pretty little city so far. Pretty parks. So there's a couple of museums, so I'll see how I go. So this is my kind of museum. It's a free museum in Greensboro. I'll go and see if I can tour it around and hopefully put my pack behind the counter. Now this is the Woolworths building that had significance when 4 black Americans decided to have a sit-in when they weren't being served in cafes and restaurants within this town, but they could go into Woolworths and buy other items within the store. So I've just jumped on a free bus. It's the city hopper, or downtown hopper trolley, and it's something new in Greensboro, and it's free. How good is that? 20-minute trip around the town, and it ends up back at the railway station. Perfect on this 35-degree day. Well, that was my short visit at Greensboro, North Carolina. Now I'm heading off to the train again. So I arrived at about 8 and I'm leaving at about 3:45. But I made use of my time, so that was good. And slightly different train, and I don't know which is the best side, but there's in these spare seats. Well, that was my shortest train ride ever, an hour and a half. Oh, it was my hottest. It was so hot. I was on the wrong side of the train, so I just went to sleep. Very few photos. So, Raleigh, as they say, is the most modern station I've been in. It'll be interesting to see what the waiting room's like, because I'm going to be there for 4 hours. So I'm not sure on the history of this building, but yes, very, very industrial. There's big crane sort of things up there. The lights are a bit bright, but you get the general idea. And all the structure here, right up the top there is Hawaiian design. One of those sip and paint things. Bar down there in the corner, and I'll go outside. So I was just talking to the guard here, and he was saying all this was done 5 years ago, and it used to be a steel works. So that explains all the big pulleys and everything up there. Waterways is just beautiful. Well, it's now Saturday evening at 6:30 So I've arrived in Miami. I think people forgot to tell me that Miami is actually surfers paradise, Gold Coast in Australia. I'm about maybe 40 years older than most people here. You can hear that noise. It is Saturday night. But look, I'll just go with the flow. I've got a room full of girls and yeah, I'm here for 3 nights. So no matter what, I'm going to have a good time. So let me just show you the beautiful sky before it disappears. It's not looking as pink as what it looks to me, but the moon's up there. It's a beautiful evening. I'm about 2 blocks from the beach, so I've got this lovely outdoor area at the moment all to myself, including the hammock, and the fact that I don't speak Spanish makes me a bit of an oddity here. After getting an Uber, she spoke Spanish and then only Spanish, and then the staff here speak mainly Spanish. Well, good morning from Miami. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's so quiet here now compared with last night. Wow, this is the beach. Very, very flat and very, very empty at 7 o'clock in the morning. But I'm going to come down here later and I'm sure it'll be quite a different story. But it's so nice to actually get down at this time of the morning.
Donny Montana. Say hello to my little friend. Oh yeah, man. You guys see Scarface?
So this is Little Havana. There's lots of littles in this city, and yeah, this is just one of them. There's Little Russia, Little Cuba, etc., etc.
Different location. Follow me. We're gonna take a little look around. Vámonos, mi gente. Vamos a caminar juntos. Nos van a recoger.
I wish I could capture the smell. I love the smell of cigars. So good.
He's doing that right now, man. 100 cigars a day, hand rolled. Take a little video picture. Take a look.
Voila, it's done.
I told him that there was liquor in there. Oh my god. Let's go take a picture next to the car.
So I finished my bus tour and now I'm at these markets wandering around, and then my next one starts in 45 minutes. So I've done a 3-deal combo. Here we go, the second leg of my 3-leg date. So, backing out. This house used to belong to Antonio Banderas. So,
Please don't be silent.
$40,000 for 6 hours.
Guys, please take a seat.
So here I am. This is the 3rd leg of my tour today on a bus, and the air conditioning. So we're mounting up the experiences here. This is my 4th mode of transport today, and here was I saying I had a dream. This should be fun. Nice to have gentle band.
75% of their total length vertically in the air if they want to. These animals, people call them lazy, they're not lazy, they're calculated, they're smart, they can be explosive, and they do so when they feel like they need to.
Good morning, I'm in South Beach, Miami. I'm going to wander around this morning and look at the Art Deco buildings. There's lots of variety and I'll be taking lots of still shots. Just full of islands. They've connected a lot of the islands with bridges. So basically Miami was discovered in about 1920. Some lady said, hey, this would be a great place as a resort. Orlando was already flourishing. This was all Everglades. So they did lots of land reclamation and turned it into what it is now. And all the way down to Key West, which was about 260 kilometres, is just linking islands. But it's certainly worth a visit, that's for sure. And down here, it's beautiful and cool. And there's downtown. Well, here I am bright and early waiting for my train from Miami. I had to get an Uber because the train station's so far from town and the station's not even open yet. We're all sitting outside, but that's life in Miami.